This sweet boy, I don't know if we've talked much about his breeding, so to give you a quick little 101 of what quarter horse breeding is. He is a foundation bred quarter horse. That means that both his parents and his grandparents are quarter horses and further back. He does not have a thoroughbred direct to him, meaning that he is not an appendix. Combination of a thoroughbred and a quarter horse is an appendix, and it's on their paper and it's allowed to be registered because you know who the parents are. You got your papers. No need to call Maury. But so a foundation quarter horse typically is between 15 and 15.3 hands and weighs between 1,000 to 1,300 pounds on that really muscular heavy end. He is a cutting horse and reining horse bloodline and bred horse. So the cool thing about Creed is that not only is he an emotional, sentimental tie for us because he's the first baby born with both sides of his parents are from our family's ranch. He has championship bloodlines on both sides, and they're both very foundation bred. So mom is Vicky. She's about 15 hands and a solid 1,100 pounds when she's not just hot off of having a baby. He is 2 weeks old today. Go run in that beautiful sunset, Creed. So if you notice when he's moving around, he'll put his weight on his back legs and kind of spin. That is innate. That's how his brain is wired because that is what his parents did. That's what his grandpa. Why are you acting like you don't like to be loved on when you know you do, you little ham? His direct grandpa, so her daddy, just won the world championship on with my cousin in reining. So naturally, the put your weight back and spin is in him, not when he's picking a fight with his mom. And then on his daddy's side, he's got cutting bloodlines, pretty heavy too. And cutting is just the simple act of cutting a cow away from a herd, not taking a shank and ending the cow's life, although that is possibly and potentially a reason you would cut a cow from a herd. There's lots of reasons you would you would single out a cow from its herd: branding, giving it shots, any multitude of reasons, sorting it out because of its gender, for breeding, you name it. So Creed, if he ends up having the trifecta, I don't want to just keep him a stud because he's sentimental. I want to make sure that if I'm going to keep a stud here and start a breeding program with him, he needs to have, of course, conformation, meaning he's built right, he looks real good, and I don't see anything on him right now that stands out as worrisome. He did come out with his feet a little flat, but that's just a hyperextension of the joints to get out of the birth canal. So, and he did that all on his own with the help of his mom. I was none the wiser that she was even in labor. She snuck out, had the baby, and came right back. She said, "Give me snacks, Mom." So he has to have the confirmation. I want to know that what's between his ears is safe and sound, meaning that he responds to things calmly. He waits to figure them out. He's not reactive. We see how, if you were being lazy, you were just spinning on it. There we go. See how he locks his legs and spins? He was doing it earlier. He got lazy because he's tired. But he's just, you can't see because of his dorsal stripe, which is that dark stripe down his back, but he has these big old juicy butt cheeks that are just perfection. He's just built right. He's very muscular. Now he's only 2 weeks old, so that muscle is not any attribute to his athleticism, his activity levels. That's straight up mom and daddy's genes, and they are both built very well and really full and muscular. Dad is a dark Palomino, which is also a breed and a color, but for this purpose we're going to just refer to it as a color. So mom is what's called a red dun, daddy is a yellow Palomino, a dark one, and he came out so far a red dun. He may shock us and get a little redder. Doubt it. He's likely to remain close to his mom's color, maybe a little lighter, and that red mane is probably gonna stay there. Some people prefer a dorsal stripe, some people like it, and some people don't. I don't really care to even share my preference. It's how little I care about it. I care about what's between his ears, and he, so far, is an inquisitive little punk. But it's also, he's the first baby, and there's no one to play with. He's bored. But I wish you could see his butt cheeks go like this. it's like a Brazilian butt lift. Or like maybe he's got some of those TikTok leggings on that makes his butt look overstuffed. But yeah, he should be pretty handsome. As long as he remains sweet, maybe we can have some babies.